guys, it's me Caitlin, and today I am filming a video that is kind of different for my channel. I feel like I say that every week that I film because every week is a different thing, I guess. I don't know. I'm just Caitlin. This channel is just a shit show, you know, whatever. Anyway, this is not my dog. This is one of my mom's coworker's dog. Her name's Bailey, and her daughter made state for cheer, so we're babysitting. And I just want to say happy Super Bowl. That's today. I hope you're having fun watching it or just spending time with people, because I know that's what you do. And if you're alone and you're watching YouTube videos, me too. It's actually my mom's birthday. If you know my mom, just like be like, happy birthday, Rosemary. Like, Rosemary is a beautiful gem. Yeah, I don't know, I'm kind of rambling. What was I saying before? Anyway, I am doing something different. I have seen a YouTuber, what's her name? Hold on. Friction. Loey Lane, her name is. And she likes to do this thing where she reads stories that she finds. I really like reading stories online, actually. Like, I love reading in general. I love writing. Everything about, like, English is just, like, my thing. Like, you know, that's my thing. Like, I just want to write and read and do all that stuff for the rest of my life. But yeah, so, I found a bunch of stories, but this is one of my favorites. And, like, if you guys really like it, give it a thumbs up, and I will make this a series on my channel where I read stories. And, like, maybe I'll, like, read my own at some point. Probably not. You guys will judge my stories a lot. Yeah, anyway, let's get on with the story. It's called House Party, and it was written by r/no-sleep, and I will leave a link to the story below if you want to check it out, because this is an amazing story and I'm not trying to take any credit for it. So let's just get into it. I was 16 years old when I was invited to a house party by a mutual friend named Kate. In the beginning, I made up a lame excuse about how I couldn't attend, nevertheless thanked Kate for inviting me anyway. There were a number of reasons why I said no to the invitation. The most prominent one being that I didn't know Kate very well, and additionally I wasn't much of a partygoer or drinker, so I concluded that I wouldn't be much fun and a bit of a buzzkill. After Kate informed me that if I were ever to change my mind, I would still be welcome to attend, my friend Lucy turned to me with pleading eyes. Please come to the party. Ian's going to be there and I really want to talk to him. Lucy had been obsessed with Ian for no longer than 3 months when she found out that a couple of boys at our school were having a heated discussion about the hottest girls in school. Apparently one of the boys rated Lucy a 6 out of 10, and Ian soon chimed in and stated, nah man, she's definitely a 9. And they say chivalry's dead. I told Lucy I would think about it with no actual intention of changing my mind, and a couple of hours later returned to my home. Later that night I mentioned the party to my older sister, and she told me I was boring for not going, as I never do anything but my schoolwork. Miraculously, my sister convinced me to go to the party. She was right. I always complained that I never had anything interesting, and then when the opportunity came, I would dismiss it completely. Where was the logic in that? 3 days later, I was standing in the hallway of a house that I had never been to before, wearing a black dress that was a little too short for my liking. Lucy managed to build up the courage to talk to Ian, and they hit it off immediately. I watched from afar as they laughed in unison and instantly regretted my change of heart. Does this mean I have to socialize? As soon as the dreaded word entered my mind, I winced painfully. I had this tendency to embarrass myself on a regular basis, which ultimately caused me to develop social anxiety. I was dragged out of my thoughts when I heard Kate call my name from the other side of the house. Turning slowly, I saw Kate was standing there with 2 boys beside her by the television in the living room. In response, I raised my eyebrow slightly with a nervous smile. Kate beckoned me over, and I sent her internal death glares because I knew without a doubt I would find some way to embarrass myself. I recognized one of the boys to be Kate's boyfriend, Josh, though I'd never seen that other guy before. I made my way over to the trio, and as soon as I was in reaching distance, Kate pulled me into a one-arm hug. I could tell that Kate was drunk because her speech was slurred and she could barely stand up straight. This is my boyfriend, she signaled to my left, and this is Liam. I uttered a shy hi, and Joshua said hello, but Liam didn't say anything. I glanced at him and noticed he was staring at me intently. Uncomfortable under his intense gaze, I shifted my weight onto my other foot and looked behind me in search of a distraction. When I couldn't see anything, I turned my line of vision to the floor. A few seconds later, Joshua saw a friend of his and decided to go over and talk to him and say hello, with Kate tagging along closely behind him. It was now Liam and I awkwardly standing in front of each other. "So, do you go to Everton?" I asked Liam. Liam shook his head. "No, I'm not from around here, just visiting family." Before I had only glanced at Liam, and I knew that he was older. But now I was getting a better look at his face. I was surprised to find out that he was a lot older than what I initially had thought. "Oh, I see. Are you in university or working?" I further interrogated, trying to make things a little less awkward. Liam completely ignored my question and didn't dignify it with a response, still staring at me like he could see through me. Deciding that this wasn't going anywhere, I excused myself and began to walk away with the plan of finding Lucy and Ian, when suddenly I felt a strong vice grip on my forearm. Taken aback, I gave Liam a confused look and yanked my arm out of his grip. Before I could even think about what to say next, Liam grabbed hold of my other arm and pulled me close to him. "You want to get out of here?" he murmured into my ear. His voice was almost inaudible over the loud music. Yeah, I could hear every word so distinctly. "No thanks, I'm not interested." I tried to sound as tough as I could, but I could hear my voice tremor in fright. Liam thrived on my fear, and an evil smirk etched its way onto his face. I managed to pull my other arm back and darted towards the door, not being able to spend another second in the same house as him. Once I was outside, I texted Lucy to say that I had left the party because I wasn't feeling well, and then proceeded to call a taxi. The taxi company said that they were short on drivers, so there would be a 25 to 30 minute delay. I decided that I couldn't wait that long and could feel myself grow more anxious by the minute, glancing behind me ever so often with fear that Liam would be standing there with that menacing grin that I had just seen moments before. I lived a short distance from the house, 10 or 15 minute walk, give or take. So I began to walk home, making a mental note to stick to the main roads and avoid taking any shortcuts. I made it home safely, though I was still paranoid that Liam had followed me, and I have no idea how I even managed to fall asleep that night. Approximately 4 hours, I heard a loud noise that stirred me awake from my slumber. The noise was almost like something hard was being thrown against the side of the house. As memories from the party flooded my brain, I sprung in my bed frantically and grabbed my phone to check the time. As I unlocked my iPhone, I saw I had a number of notifications filling my brightly lit screen. 25 missed calls from Lucy along with 7 new text messages. "Why didn't you come and say goodbye?" at 11:12. "I hope you feel better. See you tomorrow." Sent at 11:13. "A weird guy just came up to me. He said he's looking for you." Sent at 11:45. "He asked for your number, but I didn't give it to him." Sent at 11:47. "Oh my god." Sent at 12:20. "Answer your phone." Sent at 12:23. "That guy that was asking for your number earlier stabbed a girl in her leg." Sent at 12:39. In a severe state of shock, I shakingly got up from my bed and quickly ran to my bedroom door. As I turned the doorknob, a loud shattering noise came from behind me. I spun around to find my glass completely shattered. Amongst the shards of glass laid a brick that had a note sellotaped to it. "Wanna get out of here?" Well guys, I hope you enjoyed me reading the story. It was a little bit creepy, but it was, I feel like that story wasn't like too creepy because I have read some very creepy stories. If you really liked it, give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I make new videos every Sunday. I hope you enjoyed because I'm posting 2 videos today because I feel bad because I didn't upload last week, but I had some technical difficulties, so I hope you guys can understand and enjoy this extra video. I love you guys a lot. Follow me on all my social media, and I will talk to you in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scouts. Bye.